Hey, welcome back to another video. It's the weekend, which means I can get stuck into some work. Maybe I was working full time this week, so there was no hours, no energy to do anything really in the evenings, other than mess around with the boys' bunk bed, which you haven't seen yet. It's going to be a big surprise. It's not finished. So today I'm going to just try and progress the bathroom along. I've started painting the ceiling, as you can see. I have to do the rest of it. Yeah, we're going to move the radiator off this wall and put it onto the window, which gives us a lovely clean line on that wall, which means just moving some electrics and rerouting some cables here, which is a bit difficult. We've also got the old waste pipe and water pipe from the washing machine here. I've no way of blanking off the waste pipe at the moment, so I don't want to take that off and have all the waste coming back into the bathroom. But I can take off the water supply, I think. It's just be nice to get all out. I really want to get the floor done in here. And really, I need to finish my bit of plastering and a bit of painting before I do that. Anyway, have a great Saturday. Now I'll obviously go and try to get a blank for that, but that'll act just as a temporary measure, and the blank will go on further back up there out of the way. Solving. $14. Just turn off the water now, cut that and cap it, hope for the best. These are a bit of a pain to remove, but because they're full of paint. But I do love old workmanship. I love the way they bend the pipes perfectly around the corners. Even the waste pipe here is all custom made, all heated and bent around the corners. So I've got the water turned off, but more importantly, I filled the coffee machine before I turned it off. I don't know. Anyone watches a YouTuber called Colin Furs? He just was known originally for kind of crazy inventions. He's got a really amazing mind and work ethic. So his big hit was he built a bunker in his garden. Something beeping downstairs. You can sound like the coffee machine. That's normally 3 beeps. Anyway, he built this bunker like a man cave under his back garden, which is pretty impressive. But then he decided to build a tunnel. I've mentioned it in earlier videos when I was down in the basement. But he has a heating system in the basement now. And I think he's a plumber by trade, actually. But his plumbing is a thing of beauty. It's all exposed and polished copper. Something I did invest in were good screwdrivers. These are like the crappiest crap. It just doesn't make your life easy. Now, I did invest in all the Makita stuff, which really paid off. You know, there was barely a tool I was left wanting for once this project started. I just know from past experience that when you don't have the right tools, you know, like there's not many tools I wish I had bought as well. I think I should just cut this short here for the moment. I'll cut it here. Please now let this be a 14, otherwise we're stuffed. Yeah, today's copper pipe should be through that flash. A bit more copper in these grind rail. This gives a nicer a nicer cut. There we go. A little bit of water. And the cap. Oh, a bit of water in that pipe. Should have made it cleaned off and paint off that first. More drips. Okay, I may have a copper connection that will go on that. Okay, time for the moment of truth. Brand new doofer. Nice clean pipe. I did a fresh cut on it as well, so it's yeah. Huh? It's the wrong size. Yep. Yeah. I finally got that to seal. There was a bit of paint on the bottom side which I couldn't see. I could feel it. I couldn't get to it. I eventually got to it. Now a little plaster mix here, lime plaster. Try and fill this hole. So while I wait for my first pass of plaster to dry, I'm going to finish the tiling at the front door. I got a wheel, a diamond tip wheel. For cutting these, I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 already, 2 angles, 4 straights. There's a funky 1 or 2 there, but shouldn't take long. I'm just doing all the cuts first, do a little mix. Not the band. And that'll be one job. Well, I have to go out still. One job almost finished. Oh, and regular viewers will notice that our gallery is not here anymore. There was too much going on in it. You couldn't appreciate any one picture because they were all kind of fighting for the space. So we've changed our idea on that, back to a plain wall. We have the owl up there at the moment. Woo-hoo. So, yeah, we're going to find nice spots where each picture can be appreciated because it's just not that sort of wall. I think if you had kind of a lot of black and white images, you might get away with having them all on the one wall, but with so many different colours and things. There's only 4 pictures, but they were fighting with each other, and we just got really tired of it really quick. Not tired of the paintings, but tired of the montage. So, yeah. We're one at the moment, and it's really nice. It has its own space there, and it just looks well. And also these lights you probably haven't seen. These are our new lights. I don't know if you can see them there. They're our new lights. So we wanted something kind of low hanging over the table, and we wanted a kind of a nice spread. There's still a lot of light up in there, soft light. We didn't go for anything too bright. You won't see it very well now, but it's quite nice. At night time, it's quite a nice soft light. Now I might go for a slightly less bright one anyway, but look, they're fab. Really like them. Yeah. I knew on that last one I had too much adhesive underneath, so I was like, sure, it'll come out. But sure, I had nowhere to go. So I had to wrestle it. Anyway, that's done. Needs to be grouted. Let that set. Grouting shouldn't take too long. I'll give it a wipe down in an hour or so. Yeah. So really what needs to be done here now is just plinth along here. Paint the door. Get some double glazed units for the door. I have to get a bit of timber the same width as the architrave here and match the profile. I'm going to just cut it and continue it on down. And then in here, this is where our recycling currently lives at the moment, and it's a nightmare because it just, when the bag gets full, around it gets full, and yeah, we're really bad at going to the recycling centre. We do go, but you know, it's always last minute. It's only it's probably a 5-minute walk, 30-second drive, but we just need to get more regular. But I'd like to build a little thing in there where you slide a box in, it sits down, and then when it's full, you take it out or something. I'm not sure, but we have to do something. Anyway, I need to fix this kickboard as well. Well, that's not a bad day's work, I think. It doesn't look like a lot, but it's the bitty stuff in the bathroom is something that's kind of been hanging over me. Just during the week there, I started just digging some test holes here to see what's going on. We've got this lovely path going up the steps. That's been made from the same stone that the house is built from, set in concrete. I found it hard to believe that this whole area was only ever mush, was only ever soil. But I've dug over here at the house, it's definitely only soil. I've dug over here, dug over here. So I did a test hole here and hit something solid about 3 inches down, about 120 mil down. It's not paving by any means, I would imagine. Yeah, and I don't know where it goes to or where it extends to. If I go to here, see if I get it after. Oh, yes, I found it again. So it's at least coming to here. I'm going to keep going with this way with it and see how far it gets. It'd be nice to have a nice foundation here for our terrace here. Really need to get the drains sorted out, but more importantly, like when the weather's good, have that door open and have both kids actually come in and out and have this area safe and tidy and clean. You know, we need to, like, we do have a park right beside us and a little playground, and that's quite nice. But just to be able to come in and out here and not be worried about them, you know, put a gate on this to stop them going up there. Yeah. But anyway, beautiful evening here. It's not that warm. There's a nice bit of heat in the sun, but the temperature's dropped down. We hit 15 degrees yesterday, which is good, but it's been 10, 11, 12 degrees, so it's not summer yet. But this is a nice spot for a bit of evening sun. So we'll have to keep this down and just maximize this. I also had an idea here. I would love to put some sort of pergola, is that what it's called, over this, and put an outdoor kitchen here. It's easy enough to plumb and easy enough for the waste. And just have kind of a barbecue or a pizza oven and have our permanent table here. I think the shelter would be really good in the summer because it gets really hot. Mana, come here. Say hello. Say hello. It would be it'd be fab to have, you know, but you then lose the light into the kitchen. That's the only thing with putting ourselves is. Could get a retractable awning. Not as nice. Pergola would be nice coming off here, and with the legs sitting down up here, would be very little construction, and we could grow something out of here quite quickly, some sort of vine type plant up, or the lovely purple thing that looks like a, it's like a bunch of grapes shape. It's more lilac-y. That's out at the moment now. But something, grow something over. Because in the summer, I think even last week here, when it was 25 degrees, it was nearly too hot here. It was just like, but we do have that giant tree which gives us shade way too much of the time. I'll just go back another foot here and see if I hit. Yes, the ground is going up slightly here, so that's probably why I didn't. Now this is where all our mountain of rubble was. I think I hit it there again. Yes, definitely hit it there. Wow. So I think I'll clear this back with big holes from the stump up there to fill, so we'll get all the soil up there. It's just a slow job, you know. The big buckets are just, they're too heavy when they're full, and the little ones are grand with their, you know, it's like buns to elephants. Let's go back another foot here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, solid again there now. If we got back, let's go back a meter this time. Oh yeah. That's solid there as well. There's a solid base under this. You know, it won't be anything that will be power washable, I don't think. But you know, it's a really easy fix then to put some gravel on it and then just dig a trench along the end here, so it all kind of falling that way anyway. It falls down into the trench, into the quarry pipe with all the holes in it, and send it off around the corner out the front of the house. Okay, we'll go back another meter. Then past the window here now. Oh yeah. That's great. I don't know whether over years it's just built up naturally with soil. I wouldn't say so. I'd say someone added it because the path is that high. Maybe the path was a much later addition. I'd say it was because the steps are that high over there and the bottom one's only that high. So, crime scene investigates. I would say the path was a later addition. Let's go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. One more. I'm past the house here now. Should have tied my laces. I'm after shoveling my laces into the ground. Yeah, we've got that solid surface to here. So there's a job for a good pair of gloves. But that's nice. That's nice. Once I'll bring it over and just show you what it looks like. That might be bedrock, which would be amazing. You can see some loose bits, but I suppose when they were digging this out, it might have damaged it. Definitely some loose bits in there. I just knew that it wasn't always soil at the back of the house here. At some point, this might have been a yard when this was a clog shop. You know, they wouldn't be walking around in muck and then going into the house. Brush. Shouldn't have let me brush out in the rain. It doesn't work anymore. Imagine finding some Roman tiles in here now. I don't know whether you tell anyone or not. Yeah. Now that looks fab. Wow, if we got down to that now, that'd be, you know, what is that? There's a top layer on it. They may have poured cement over rubble. There's definitely some red in there. Okay, so it's definitely not going to be paved. It looks like a concrete or some mix that they poured over it here. It's broken off in places. But yeah, this look better than muck. I like that. Anyway, have a great evening. Enjoy your Saturday night and probably Sunday before you see this. Have a good weekend.